Little stinker. R2D2? What? Well, I'm going to need to know more about that. Okay, Christina here to watch another movie. Today's movie is Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It's a 1999 movie. What else do I say? It's a Star Wars movie. Again, I'm really honest on this channel about what I have seen and what I have not seen. I have seen this movie, but it was decades ago, and I wasn't invested, so I didn't appreciate it. I feel horrible, because usually when I like a franchise, a series, a saga, I'm really into it. Like, for instance, I'm a big Trekkie, and I've always been a Star Wars fan, but I didn't really get attached to anything past the original 3, episodes 4, 5, and 6. I grew up with those. I love them dearly, but I didn't really go back and watch them and soak them in as an adult, or even a teenager, really. I watched them as a kid. I just didn't get into it. I didn't know all the names and the planets and the ships and stuff. I know enough to be a fan, but I just didn't get into it. So now, having watched episodes 4, 5, and 6 on the channel, and with everybody's input, all of the comments, all of the extra, the trivia, the facts, all of that stuff, I'm really starting to get into this. I can see it going to the same level, dare I say it, as my being a Trekkie. Also, don't forget to do all the things. Like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel a lot. I'm also on Instagram and on Patreon. We have a fun little group over on Patreon where you get behind the scenes, full reactions. I'm going to be adding some TV shows, but generally it's still a small enough party over there that I have time to talk to everybody. So join us over there. It's fun. You can also become a channel member, hitting the little join button here on YouTube. And of course, just leave comments. I try to respond to everybody. Tell me your feelings on this movie. I know that there are conflicting opinions because I've had one myself. And any knowledge you may have, let's have it. Okay, enough talking for now, because I've got to tell some of my stories momentarily. Let's watch. All right. Before I start the movie, I'm going to get into my main story. So around 2009, there was a concert series that was traveling around. I'm sure some of you actually may have gone to see this. It's called Star Wars in Concert. Normally I'm in the orchestra, but with this show they were traveling with an orchestra, and it was made up of members of the New York Phil, the LA Phil, the London Phil, and the Boston Pops. So, no big deal. Excellent musicians. I was hired to sing in the chorus. That is a big deal. Not just to be hired for such a fun gig here like this, but just the significance of having a choir part in the soundtrack. In the classical music world, it was very novel for composers who wrote symphonies, as in for orchestras, for the instruments, to include a choir singing along with it. So we all know Beethoven, his Ninth Symphony, his last symphony, has the Ode to Joy. Da, 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 da. One reason why that's such a big deal is because Beethoven was sort of pushing the rules of classical music around that time, and he had a giant choir join the symphony orchestra. How scandalous. And other composers did the same thing, but this is one of the most famous pieces by one of the most famous composers out there, so I'm using this as the example. John Williams had not used a choir in any of the Star Wars soundtracks up to this point. So the fact that he put the voices in there, a killer step. So this show was traveling around with their own orchestra, but they would hire out for the choir from local musicians from wherever they were performing. That's how I got hired for this gig. We performed in 3 different cities around the San Francisco Bay Area. And these are not just in music halls. These are in concert pavilions with thousands of screaming fans. The biggest stage at that time that had been traveled with the biggest screens. They were completely surrounding us. They even played the 20th Century Fox opening. There was this sort of curtain that did this. And then just boom, and everything goes black. And then Star Wars shows up. The words show up. And the whole orchestra is literally, like the back row of the orchestra is like 5 feet in front of me. The sound, it's better than what you could ever have in a theater or whatever. Just nothing. It was amazing. Plus 7,000 screaming fans. And I had to sit there with my music folder on my lap and my hands, folded, crossed on top. I have never had to work so hard to stay in my own skin. I just wanted to jump out. And everyone around me, we all felt the same way. We were literally like, oh my God, because it was just that amazing. So then, of course, we got to stand up and sing. I forget what the actual words are, but it sounds like corn on the cob. Kabob, corn on the cob. It was so much fun. The other exciting thing about it is that the host of the show was Anthony Daniels, who plays C-3PO. And I guess he'd been traveling with the show all this time, so he kind of knew all the orchestra musicians because they were all traveling together all this time. So he would come out and hang out with the choir. So he came backstage and he sat around and talked to us for a while. He's a lovely man. They also had some really fun exhibits out in the lobby with like some of the original costumes and pages of the soundtrack with John Williams' handwriting and his assistants, out in glass cases. And then they had interactive things where you got to take pictures with interesting backgrounds having to do with the movies. It's pretty fun. All right. Thank you for indulging in my little story I had to share. And if anyone ever gets to go see any of these shows for whatever the movie series is or whatever it happens to be, just go. It's really fun, especially if you're a fan of the music. Just go. Support your local symphony. If they're showing your favorite movie and they're playing the soundtrack live underneath, I've done that several times, including actually just recently. Got to do some Harry Potter. Pretty fun. It's just worth the effort. Just go. It's a chance of a lifetime. You'll love it. Okay. I'm going to push play now. Are we ready? Okay. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Yay! I get excited every time. Every time. Okay. Reading some words. Episode 1. The Phantom Menace. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. Okay, so it's all about taxes and arguing over how to rule everything. A greedy trade federation to the small planet of Naboo. Why is Naboo important? The Supreme Chancellor. To settle the conflict. Okay, so gosh, I just didn't even really register any of this when I originally saw this. So basically there's a dispute, like a political, maybe geographical dispute about taxes for Naboo.
The ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor wish to board immediately.
As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal, and we'd be happy to receive the ambassadors.
Okay. And see, now I know more about the Jedi Knights. They are the peacekeepers. It means more now. I get it. I get the Force. Nothing to fear but fear itself. You must unlearn what you have learned.
This way, please.
And it's a C-3PO girl person.
We are greatly honored by your visit, ambassadors. My master will be with you shortly.
So the Supreme Chancellor sent them.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I get that now too.
But Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
But not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Padawan.
These Federation types are cowards. The negotiations will be shorter.
The ambassadors are Jedi Knights.
They're here to force a settlement. I'm not going in there with 2 Jedi.
Are those practical or is that CGI?
Is it in their nature to make us wait this long?
I sense an unusual amount of fear.
They're like Counselor Troy. They can sense feelings.
We dare not go against the Jedi.
We must accelerate our plan. Begin landing our troops. And the Jedi? Kill them immediately.
Ooh.
Captain, look!
Oh. Ooh. So we have lots of droids here.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Uh-oh. Blast him! I'm really catching all these lines now. It's great. Oh.
Have you ever encountered a Jedi Knight before?
No. I don't think you want to.
the bridge.
That won't be enough.
No, they're gonna make it in.
We will not survive this.
No, you're not gonna survive. Ooh. Melty.
They are still coming through.
They're still coming through. Wow.
Master, destroy it!
Really, guys. This is quite an army that's been built up. All the troops that are going to be put down on Naboo.
Battle droids.
It's an invasion army.
Invasion army.
This is an odd play for the Trade Federation.
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
He's a smart aleck.
It's Queen Amidala herself.
Chance's ambassadors are with you now.
I know nothing of any ambassadors.
Federation's gone too far this time.
We would never do anything without the approval of the Senate.
We will see.
Okay, so there's the Trade Federation and then the Congress.
But we must move quickly to disrupt all communications down there.
And Naboo is where this palace is?
I have assurances from the Chancellor. His ambassadors will arrive.
Who's the Chancellor?
Negotiate. Ambassadors.
Uh-oh, they cut off their communications.
A communications disruption can mean only one thing. Invasion.
We must continue to rely on negotiation.
And where are the Chancellor's ambassadors?
This is just all about trading goods?
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
See, this is where I get all confused. So it's obvious that they're invading. So it's obvious that there's like, you know, good guys and bad guys here, but so is the Trade Federation, did they become the Empire? Ooh, the CGI. Oh, there's, what's his name? Jar Jar. Yeah, the CGI is 1999.
Misa got Jar Jar Binks. Misa your humble servant.
He's very cute.
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Gonga City. 'Tis a hidden city.
It might come in handy.
Can you take us there?
I don't like his little ponytail on the back. I don't like it.
This way. Hurry! We're going underwater, okay,
Okie day. Wow. Impressive. Oh, those things are neat. Oh. It's like Atlantis. Wow. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Wow. I'd like to know more about that technology.
Hey, you sir! Stop it there! You sir going to the bosses. You sir in big doo-doo this time.
Big doo-doo. Some of this language is a little bit too,
How rude.
contemporary. Like, how rude. If you could squeeze me. Doo-doo.
The droid army is about to attack the Naboo.
We don't like the Naboo. They think their brains so big.
You and the Naboo form a symbiont circle. What happens to one of you will affect the other. You must understand this.
We could use a transporter.
To the Naboo, it is going through the planet core.
Thank you for your help. We leave in peace.
Going
Yeah.
to the planet core?
It's,
God bombing.
it's gonna be dangerous. Yeah, with the CGI is just rough. Or whatever you call it, the animation.
Why were you banished, Jar Jar?
Yeah.
Miss, Clumsy.
What did he knock over? Uh-oh. That's cool. Ooh. It's like an anglerfish. That little thing. So you can hear some of the music already. You can hear the choir. I don't think we sing that music though. Okay. So how do you get through the core of a planet?
The invasion is on schedule, my lord. Code of the system. With faith at the same.
So that would be the
Queen Amidala is young and naive.
You didn't tell him about the missing Jedi.
yeah, because they'll get the chokesies. So that was the Emperor's theme, or maybe was it the actual Emperor's theme? Because that's the Emperor, right? A younger version. Ooh. Wow, the effects. Oh goodness. Now that looks really neat. That's beautiful too. Weird dress. What are those things on the bottom?
Viceroy, we have captured the Queen.
Victory!
Oh, they made it. Oh, that's cool.
How will you explain this invasion to the Senate?
The Queen and I will sign a treaty.
I will not cooperate.
In time, the suffering of your people will persuade you to see our point of view.
Why is she a queen? What is she a queen of? Who are her parents? How old is she? See, I just have so many questions. Naboo is really beautiful though. Whoa, surprise! Oh. May the force be with you.
We should leave the street, Your Highness.
Yes.
Your negotiations seem to have failed. The negotiations never took place.
Ah.
It's urgent that we make contact with the Republic. Your Highness, I suggest you come to Coruscant with us.
But my place is with my people.
They will kill you if you stay.
Wait a minute. They switched, didn't they? That's not her. That's her.
My feelings tell me they will destroy you.
We are brave, Your Highness.
Yeah, that's Natalie Portman.
Then I will plead our case to the Senate.
It's weird to have the Jedis be like an actual presence. Because they just really didn't exist in the other three movies.
I'm taking these people to Coruscant.
Where are you taking them?
To Coruscant.
To Coruscant.
That doesn't compute.
Hmm?
You're under arrest.
Or not. Ooh, that's a slick ship.
Now stay here and keep out of trouble.
Sit, stay, please.
Hello, boyos.
R2 units.
There's the blockade.
How are they gonna make it through that? They're not.
Shield generator's been hit.
It's a red one. Is that R2? It's like on Full House. How rude. That's what I mean by it's kind of contemporary. Oh, they're little fix-its. Oh, they're getting blasted away. Oh no. Is that R2?
Power's back. That little droid did it.
He did it. Is that really R2? I love him. Yeah, I think maybe it is.
We'll have to land somewhere to refuel or repair the ship.
Tatooine.
It's controlled by the Hutts.
You can't take a Royal Highness there. The Hutts are gangsters.
So there's more than one hut? Not just Jabba.
I want that treaty signed.
It's impossible to locate the ship.
This is my apprentice, Darth Maul. He will find your lost ship.
Okay.
And extremely well put together little droid, Your Highness.
Yeah, he is.
It is to be commended. What is its number?
R2-D2?
R2-D2, Your Highness.
Thank you, R2-D2.
We love you. Looks familiar.
Be wary. I sense a disturbance in the force. Don't let them send any transmissions.
Why would there be a disturbance? Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Wait. Her Highness commands you to take her handmaiden with you.
This is not a good idea. Stay close to me.
It's very odd behavior for a queen.
A few spaceports like this one are havens for those that don't wish to be found.
Like us.
True.
This is very, very bad.
Oh, we just stepped in a poo. Oops.
I need parts for a J-type 327 Nubian.
Ah, yes! Let me take that back, huh? You'll find what you need.
Is that Bachi?
Don't touch anything.
What they're speaking? Oh.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Funny little boy.
I'm a pilot, you know, and someday I'm gonna fly away from this place.
What's their age difference?
You're a slave?
I'm a person, and my name is Anakin.
Is that trash can guys?
In luck, I'm the only one hereabouts who has one.
I have 20,000 Republic Dactari.
Republic credits are no good out here.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Targaryen. My tricks gonna work on me.
What? Why would the Force not work?
I'm glad to have met you, Anakin. I was glad to meet you, too.
Yippee!
He's so cute. The kid, I mean, not the mosquito.
Storm's coming up, Annie. You better get home quick.
Sandstorms are very dangerous. Come on, I'll take you to my place. Mom, I'm home. Come on, I'll show you 3PO. Isn't he great?
Wonderful.
Hello, I am C-3PO. I don't believe we have been introduced. R2-D2, a pleasure to meet you.
I don't remember any of this.
What do you mean, naked?
He's so skinny.
Parts are showing.
I don't remember that they met. That is adorable.
You must contact me.
It's a trick. Send no transmissions of any kind.
Mm-mm.
Tatooine sparsely populated. I will find them quickly, Master. At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
You have been well trained, my young apprentice.
So it's not just about trade.
Has anybody ever seen a pod race?
Very fast, very dangerous.
I'm the only human who can do it.
You must have Jedi reflexes. Don't do that again.
It was good reflexes. Caught the time. Oh, Jar Jar.
You're a Jedi Knight, aren't you? No one can kill a Jedi.
I wish that were so.
Yeah.
I had a dream I was a Jedi and came back here and freed all the slaves.
He's such a sweet little boy.
How did you end up out here in the Outer Rim?
Our ship was damaged and we're stranded here until we can repair it.
I can help. I can fix anything.
I believe you can.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Pod racing. Greed can be a powerful ally.
I built a racer. You could enter my pod.
Anakin.
The prize money would more than pay for the parts they need.
So he would win the race and
Mom,
give
you see
them
the
the
biggest
money?
problem in this universe is nobody helps each other.
I may not like it, but he was meant to help you.
Yeah, he senses something about him. Oh my goodness. What a sweetie.
And the boy tells me you want to sponsor him in the race.
If we win, you keep all the women's minus the cost of the parts I need. And if we lose, you keep my ship.
Deal.
What if this plan fails, Master? We could be stuck here a very long time.
Yeah? That's foreshadowing.
There's something about this boy.
Yeah. Was that the disturbance that they felt? Or was it the bad guys?
He can see things before they happen. That's why he appears to have such quick reflexes. It's a Jedi trait. Had he been born in the Republic, we would have identified him earlier. Who was his father?
Yeah.
There was no father. I carried him. I gave birth.
So an immaculate conception? Well, I'm going to need to know more about that. Uh-oh.
My channel. Let it. Stop it.
Isn't that just like the Bill Cosby stuff? I hope of you are satisfied.
My marriage.
See, like those are the same words. My mabus, you know?
Go on. You have a big day tomorrow. Obi-Wan?
Yes, Master.
I need an analysis of this blood sample I'm sending you.
The reading is off the chart.
Even Master Yoda doesn't have a midichlorian count that high.
Ooh.
No Jedi has.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm not getting my questions answered here. They don't even know what's going on. It's okay. I'll be patient. I can do it. I can do it. Probes. The bad guy probes are always so creepy.
I want to see you on a spaceship the moment the race is over.
Patience, my blue friend.
Blue friend.
I'll wager my new racing pod against, say, the boy and his mother.
No pod is worth 2 slaves.
The boy, then.
Well,
Just him?
You've never won a race?
Well, not exactly.
Uh-oh.
Not even finished?
And I will this time.
Of course you will.
And a big turnout here.
it's a bomber.
The little sneaky dude. Really imaginative creatures here. It's really great. He's sneaky.
Just scrawny dough pot, Slimo.
Yokato banta puto. You all set, Annie?
Bantha. Is that the big furry things with the horns? Those things are cool. The sand people have those, right?
Use your instincts.
I will.
May the force be with you.
Does he know what that is? I mean, Luke didn't know. Oh, look, there's another one. So there are a bunch of those squashy guys, the hut guys.
Is he nervous?
He's fine.
Don't worry, he's fine. Be quiet.
The Queen is not.
The Queen trusts my judgment. You should too.
You assume too much.
Why doesn't she just reveal herself, huh? I'm surprised he can't figure it out. Oh, I know that little guy. From, Willow, right?
Little Skywalker is star.
See? That's him. Was he the one who actually plays R2-D2? Or Wicket? Did he play Wicket? This has to have been turned into a video game, right? The pod racing. The sounds are really neat. Ooh. Oh, there they are. Ooh, the creepy guys. Are you kidding me? Get shot at. Use your instincts, little buddy. I can barely tell what's going on here. It's funny. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. What are those? Where are you going, kiddo? Okay. Come on, you can do it. He did it.
Mom, I did it! Yeah!
Aww.
We owe you everything, Annie.
Yeah, they do.
I'm so very proud of you.
But now he's gonna be free and she's not.
You knew the boy wasn't going to do it. Somehow you knew it.
Whenever you gamble, my friend, eventually you lose.
Yeah, but it helps if you can, predict the future.
Mom, we sold the pod. Look at all the money we have.
And he has been freed. You're no longer a slave.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is he to become a Jedi?
Yes. Our meeting was not a coincidence.
Oh, it's what I've always dreamed of doing.
I'm getting emotional. Already. I just did not have this connection before.
What about Mom?
Yeah, what about your mama?
Is she free too?
No.
You're coming with us, aren't you, Mom?
It is time for you to let go.
But you gotta let your kids go.
Will you be all right?
No.
Well, 3PO, I've been freed.
You are my maker, and I wish you well.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to finish you, 3PO.
Oh, it's from his point of view. That's neat.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my.
Yeah, say goodbye.
Will I ever see you again?
I don't know.
I will come back and free you, Mom. I promise.
Does he? So he's still just there just to find the two Jedi. It's kind of weird that he hasn't yet, right? He's just been hanging around this whole time.
Anakin, drop
Behind you.
Qui-Gon's in trouble.
He couldn't sense it? So this guy is like another Jedi, right? He's a Darth Maul. Phew.
Are you alright?
Anakin Skywalker? Meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Pleased to meet you.
With R2 in the background there. My goodness.
You alright?
The feet. Again, I can't get over the feet.
You seem sad.
The Queen is worried. She must convince the Senate to intervene.
I made this for you. So you'd remember me. I carved it out of a poor snippet.
A what?
But I don't need this to remember you by. But my caring for you will remain.
I care for you too.
That was sort of an interesting exchange. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
Coruscant.
Just let that one go.
The entire planet is one big city. Senator Palpatine is waiting for us.
So they think they're safe, but they are not.
May I present Supreme Chancellor Valora?
It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
Is that General Zod?
A special session of the Senate to hear your position.
Sounds like him. So, was it a planet and now it's just a city built on it, or is it a whole city just that makes a planet? Kind of like the Death Star?
The Senate is full of greedy delegates.
So there's greed again.
The bureaucrats are in charge now. You could call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum.
He's not a good guy.
My only conclusion can be that it was the Sith Lord.
Do not believe the Sith could have returned without us knowing.
Hard to see the dark side is.
We will
I
discover
forgot
the identity
he was
of your
in
attacker.
these
May
movies.
the Force be with you.
Samuel L. Jackson. Was he like a big Star Wars fan the whole time and he wanted to be in the movies? I hope so. That's awesome.
I've encountered divergence.
Located around a person, a boy. You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Trained as a Jedi, your request for him.
Finding him was the will of the Force.
Bring him before us, then.
That was some major side-eye.
The chair recognizes the senator from the sovereign system of Naboo.
I present Queen Amidala, recently elected.
Oh, so she was elected. Huh.
Enter the bureaucrats, the true rulers of the Republic.
I suggest new leadership is needed.
Uh-oh.
I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
Oh, she did it. Did I hear a Wookiee?
Now they will elect a new Chancellor.
Boy, he's really whispering things into her ear.
Senator Palpatine has been nominated as Supreme Chancellor.
That's
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Who else has been nominated?
Balin Tillers of Alderaan.
Alderaan? Is that who gets Leia?
I've decided to go back to Naboo.
Go back.
Ready my ship.
Please, Your
So
Majesty,
she'll go down with the
stay
ship?
here where it's safe.
He wanted her to go back to Naboo. He was like, please don't go. Yeah. He's a baddie.
He is to be trained then?
No. He will not be trained. He is too old.
I take Anakin as my Padawan learner.
An apprentice you have. Impossible to take on a second.
I am ready to face the trials.
Okay, getting kicked out of the nest. A little early, maybe?
There is little more he can learn from me.
Go with the Queen to Naboo and discover the identity of this Dark Lord. This is the clue we need to unravel the mystery of the Sith.
May the Force be with you.
All right. So it's fun to see Yoda, but I do like the puppetry of Yoda from the original movies. I do like that a little bit better.
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
I'm not allowed to train you, so I want you to watch me and be mindful.
What are midi-chlorians?
Yeah.
Midichlorians are a microscopic life form that resides within all living cells. They continually speak to us, telling us the will of the Force.
Oh. Well, it's just squeezed right in there.
I'm sorry for my behavior, Master. It's not my place to disagree with you about the boy.
You've been a good apprentice, Obi-Wan. I foresee you will become a great Jedi Knight.
But is he really ready? I mean, does this turn into one ill-prepared Jedi Knight training another? What?
I'm Queen Amidala of the Naboo.
No. That's not her. Yeah.
I am Queen Amidala.
Oops. You didn't know? I thought they kind of knew. They're supposed to know stuff.
No, I beg you to help us.
On her knees.
Maybe we saw being friends.
Okay, they say yippee a lot in this one. That's their whole army?
The shield!
Ooh. Here they come.
Annie, find cover.
Oh. Wilhelm scream.
Hey, wait for me!
And I can say where you are.
Uh-oh. Oh. I recognize that theme. Woo. Mm. There we are. It does sound like corn on the kebab.
It's on automatic pilot!
Uh-oh. Where's it going? So they're just allowed to make a lightsaber that goes out both sides? Why doesn't everybody just do that?
R2, get us off this autopilot! Qui-Gon told me to stay in this cockpit, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Little stinker. What is with all of the platforms with no railings? Oh. Like I said. Okay, well, this battle scene, this sword scene is definitely more advanced than the fighting was in Star Wars. I mean, A New Hope. What is going on here? The big bouncy balls are gonna get you. Oops. Uh-oh.
Put down your weapons. They win this round.
We hit R2!
Oh, okay. Things are just not really going well. Okay. Is he resting? Oh, okay. Woke up. Just collecting his thoughts. Why are those things there? Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Things are not going well. They always go well. What's going on?
Your little insurrection is at an end, Your Highness.
Your occupation here has ended.
This one's a decoy.
The Viceroy is not too bright, is he?
Jam the doors.
Ooh.
We will discuss a new treaty.
It's getting all pumped up. Okay. Oh. Where'd the other one go? I hope it turned itself off when it, like, flew away. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Can't you, like, stop it with the force? Okay. He's so calm and cool and collected. Oops.
What's that? It's blowing up from the inside.
Foreshadowing.
Now this is blood.
This kid. Ooh. There we go. Okay. All right, things are looking better now. Okay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Woo. Ooh. Just like his lightsaber. Ooh.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
He is the chosen one.
He didn't disappear.
We are indebted to you for your bravery, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you, young Skywalker. We will watch your career with great interest.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on your election, Chancellor.
We shall bring peace and prosperity to the Republic.
So things just really go wrong after this, somehow.
The chosen one, the boy may be. Grave danger, I fear, in his training.
Yeah. He's got more hair. Yeah, he's only like 850 years old instead of 900.
Your apprentice, Skywalker, will be.
Well, he really doesn't like that, though. Oh, another funeral pyre. That's kind of gross. Ugh.
What will happen to me now?
Council have granted me permission to train you. You will be a Jedi. I promise.
But is he ready to train someone?
There's no doubt the mysterious warrior was a Sith.
Always two there are.
But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Is it a different kind of Yoda creature thing? Whatever it is? Oh, she's beautiful. She looks like an angel. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Ugh. I really want to like this movie. And I do like this movie. I do. But I definitely appreciate this movie. I understand it a lot more this time around. And I am more connected to a lot of these characters. But it's not my favorite movie. Like, it's just not on the same plane as the original 3, episodes 4, 5, and 6. But I remember this back in 1999 and being really impressed with it. And I think that's part of the issue now, is that we're so spoiled with modern day film technology and all the special effects and how things have improved. So that part of the magic is sort of taken away now. I tried not to let it affect my opinion too much, but it still kind of did. I just feel like the plot is really, really detail heavy, and you know that it would not have been able to get away with that if it had not been built on top of the foundation of the original 3 movies. And because of that, George Lucas already pulled that on us once with the original 3, like just starting right in the middle of episode 4. I mean, not in the middle, but like in the middle of the story with episode 4. I believe when he made the movie, he didn't know if it was going to be a trilogy or not, or whatever you would call this now. With how many movies are there? Like 9, 10 movies now? I don't know. I mean, I know that it was called just Star Wars at the beginning, and then they attached the, A New Hope, episode 4, later on when they realized it was doing well and they were going to make more movies. So he couldn't go this heavy into the details with that one. If you would have come out of the theater having to try this hard to understand everything, like he had to work for the attention of the audience a little bit more, and the like really grab for the connection with the characters. I remember knowing that the little kid was going to grow up to be, everybody's villain, but I don't remember it hitting me that hard. I don't remember watching this movie and thinking, oh, he's so sweet, and leaving his mother behind, and I don't remember any of that. I definitely don't recall having such a connection to Obi-Wan. So I'm not going to get caught up in the details here. I mean, anyone who wants to explain anything, I'll take it. I would like to understand things more, yes, but I'm going to walk away from this movie into the next movie, which will be a first-time watch, with more of an attachment, more of an appreciation, more of an understanding. That's what I'm doing. I wish I didn't have to try so hard to do that, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Okay, so we'll be moving into the next movie. Episode 3 I have seen. I remember how it ends, but I don't remember how it gets there. So I just remember there being lava or something, and it's really sad. But I think this is, I really lost it in Return of the Jedi, which I don't think, I had never done that before. I got really emotional when Vader dies. So I know that this is going to be a tough journey, and then seeing where it goes after this. So 3 more. So there's 7, 8, and 9. And then is there the Mandalorian? Is that the TV? It's a TV show. I think there's an Obi-Wan movie, or is that a TV show? Then there's I think a Han Solo movie or TV show. All right, so I'm going to be looking for some advisement here. I know we'll get through all of this in the right order, and I can't wait. I'm still very much into this, and I think maybe when I see the next movie it'll kind of round things out, because right now I feel kind of like just like not as enchanted as I should be, and just because of the effects are not as impressive today, but again, still connected. Okay, so we're good. Go ahead and tell me your thoughts on this. I would love to know out there what everybody's opinion is. We're not going to get into Jar Jar too much. I get it. I understand. I remember thinking the things that I thought back then, and kind of like with some of the jargon that they're speaking. And I don't know, I feel like the previous Star Wars movies did such a good job at not dipping their toes into things that actually exist now. And so a lot of the stuff with Jar Jar Binks sort of seemed a little cheesy. I do remember something about the guy who voiced Jar Jar Binks really took it hard afterwards. I didn't see anything wrong with how he voiced the character. He was probably doing what he was told. It's like the sweetest character that I've ever wanted to really love, No hate. No hate. And of course, thanks for listening to all of my stories. I don't have too many left. So you won't have to listen to me go on and on. Those of you that have, thank you. I appreciate it. And Don't forget to do all the things like and subscribe, visit me over on Instagram, come on over to Patreon, get all of those benefits over there. It's a lot of fun. And please do join me in all of the upcoming Star Wars movies, because on we go. It's going to be grand. Okay, and last but not least, just remember, don't try to be perfect. Just be okay. I'll meet you back here for episode 2.